Peace fam, it's ThePreshaCooka. Child, I don't even know if I wanted to make a video about this because Mikhail but I would eat on one of them. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I heard about some Umar Johnson and Kevin Samuels beefing. Shout out to the plaintiff Jane because I first found out about that on her community wall. Now, Umar Johnson called out Kevin Samuels recently because he was saying that Kevin Samuels is out here disrespecting black women and putting them down and demeaning them. And guess what? I can't believe I'm saying this, but Dr. Umar Johnson is absolutely fucking right. Okay? I've never watched a Kevin Samuels video ever. I've only seen videos, like heard people mention him in videos, and just from the things that I hear in those videos, I'm like, I'm not giving you a click in the view. No ma'am, Pam, I'm not doing it. And so then I checked out Lovely T's video this morning, and she did a little bit more of a breakdown. And that was the first time, guys, honest to God, that I've ever heard that man's voice or heard his rhetoric. I kind of had an idea that's the kind of stuff that he'd be into based on, like I said, people mentioned him before. But when it's one thing to hear about it and then to see somebody in action, child. When I was watching him, I said, why do some black women love abuse, like gravitate towards verbal and emotional abuse? Because that's what that is. There's so many people sitting up on that man's platform. I looked and I said, this man has almost 1 million followers. He has almost 1 million followers, and I know it's not just black women. I think he's followed by a bunch of black men too, or other men. I don't give a shit, okay? But I said, these people, most of the clips, all the clips I saw was him addressing women, black women. And he was demeaning them. He was demeaning their looks. He was demeaning their weight. And it wasn't even encouraging. It wasn't even like, black women, you should get yourself healthy, blah, blah, blah. He didn't say none of that. He was putting down the people to their face. Okay, this man is a sadist. He has to be a sadist, and I think he's misogynistic too. He's sitting up there, and I'm thinking, like, what? Like, who? There is no way, guys. There is no way I would sit up on somebody's platform and have them disrespect me like that into a huge audience. I said, why the hell I go on here? That man, and then I was thinking, like, the other thing that gets me, not only are there people sitting up under him, black women who are willfully getting emotionally and verbally abused, okay, because they must be in the S&M shit too. I'm like, hold up. Not every man wants a woman that is cookie cutter or looks like the way that he's saying. Okay, there's all types of men and they have all types of interests. And not every man wants a woman who is like super skinny. There's a lot of men that do. There's a lot of men who are attracted to that. But not all of them do. And it was crazy. Like, apparently he talks about your centric sense of beauty. I don't know, because I don't care enough to look into what he's saying. But I knew it's a bunch of bullshit. And I'm like, these women are so thirsty. You're sitting up here. I'm sure there's things he has to offer at times that are helpful. But I'm like, you're really going to sit here and let this man talk down to you? Does he have a woman? Is he married? Because I don't know. He looked like he played for the other team, and that is no shade. I'm just like, I just don't believe it. I don't believe that this person who's disrespecting women on a daily basis has a woman in his life, okay, that loves in churches. And she probably loves in church's bank account, and I hope so. I hope he got a gold digging ass woman, okay? If he's into women, I hope she's wearing his bank account out, because, child, I could not believe it. So anyway, Dr. Umar Johnson, I read something he posted, and I also watched a video. And I said, okay, Dr. Umar Johnson, get his ass, get him, because he's absolutely right. And I think some of us, either it's because there's such a high incidence of abuse, and it's not just in our community, but just, I was trying to figure out, like, why would you sit up and be tutored and mentored or whatever? And guys, he's a motherfucking life coach. Do y'all know what a life coach does? They're supposed to speak life into you. They're supposed to help you get to your goals, okay? I've had a trainer before, okay? I've had a trainer and they helped me lose 40 pounds. Do you think if my trainer was out here saying, bitch, you fat, you better stop eating all that fried chicken, which at the time I wasn't eating anyway, if he was saying all kinds of crazy shit to me, do you think that would have motivated me to get my ass in the gym and lift and press, okay, and deadlift? Absolutely not. So, I'm a fan. Like, some of y'all know what I do, okay? I'm here for the unconditional positive regard. I'm here for, if this is people's goals, let's see how we can help them get there in a strength-based approach. Not telling, could you imagine if I was out here telling my clients with depression, you ain't shit. You need to get up off the bed and wash your ass and brush your teeth. You know, how do you, in CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, we call that behavioral activation, helping your client to take steps towards doing the things that they need to do, not berating them and tearing them down. I could never. Okay, that's Kevin Samuels. My rant is done. I'm not gonna talk about the Empowerment Channel again because even though we're at 2 cents. Anyway, that's all I gotta say, y'all. I'm sorry, I got a little hype and hot because I was like, this bitch. Bye, guys. Have a great day.